What's up guys, Blue Kirby Productions here, and today I'm going to bring something new to you guys, and it's Doki Doki Literature Club. I know I'm late on the bandwagon of playing this game, and you've probably already seen it, but like, you know, I wanted to play it. I was going to play it, I had in mind to play it, but like, I didn't have the right equipment, and I'm still trying to get my setup all worked out. I mean, I've got it partially worked out, so yeah. You know, I have it worked out enough so I can play this game, so without any further ado, let's get started. Enter your name. Okay, my character will be, Matthew, because I don't want to think of any other name. Matthew, so that will be it, that will be my name. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Wow, I mean, you should still wait for her, I mean, come on. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Aw, see, you nice. You loyal. Yeah, breathing heavy, pretty much. I overslept again. Of course you did, Sayori. Is there a time when you never oversleep? But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I mean, not gonna lie, it kinda was. That's mean, Matthew. Oh yeah, I forgot I just gave him my name, so it's pretty much me, so. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in your... Guys, I just want you to know, reading is not my strong suit. So, you know, be patient. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Matthew, have you decided on a club to join yet? See, I don't want to join a club. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I mean, with all the anime I could be watching, why join a club? I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Or are you remembering things wrong? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Well, I'm in college and I think I socialize pretty well. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And my happiness, or your happiness is important to me too, Sayori. Hashtag Team Sayori. Ow, I pricked my finger just now on some wood. That hurt, actually. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Wait, what the heck is a NEET? I have no idea what that is. You trust me, right? I'm gonna have to look that up later because I have no idea what a NEET is. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright? I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I have no idea. But to be honest, I mean, she is adorable, so you have that going for you. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. At least, a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinarily as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Because why not? I love anime, these people love anime, perfect club to join. Makes perfect sense. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Wow, I don't know to take that as an insult or a compliment, so thank you and curse you. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, No what? Quote unquote. I'm not gonna say that. Well, that you could come to my club. What is your club? That depends. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? I'm gonna try to do voices, guys. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. But then again, to be honest, it could be really fun. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Or even more. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Wait, so what? Sayori, that's the first rule of promises. Never make a promise you can't deliver on. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. No, how dare you? You volunteer me without my permission. Not okay, that's not cool. Don't make promises you can't keep. Exactly. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I feel like it's the first one. I don't think she's that cunning enough. I let her a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I'm not a voice actor, okay? So, I don't know if I'm gonna do voices. I might, or I might not. So I'll have to think about that. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You bought a boy? Rude, I am a beautiful specimen. Way to kill the atmosphere. Wow. Like, I haven't been here like over a minute and I'm already getting hate because of being a boy. That's lame, Natsuki. Name. Oh, Matthew, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I mean, that's a surplus. In my book, that's a surplus right there. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Like, I need you to like take some steps back, cause you're like, I am feeling really pressured right now. Like, I'm feeling physically attacked. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made Cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she's getting moody. I mean, don't worry, definitely will. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Guys, I just wanted to be clear that I'm probably going to try to win Natsuki over, because I've seen a lot of playthroughs of this game and I don't think anyone really goes for Natsuki, so I'm gonna go for Natsuki. And this is Yui, the smallest in the club. Wait, did she say smallest or shyest? I don't know. Don't say things like that. Yui, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Oh, wait. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Matthew. Hey guys, it's Monica. Hey Monica, what's up? How's it going? Kill anyone lately? You know how it is. Monica smiles sweetly. Honestly, if I could, I honestly would go for Monica, because look at her, she's adorable. But then again, Sayori, I feel like is main bae in this whole thing, because we're childhood friends. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, all powerful, intelligent AI, killer of man, all those, titles. Basically, completely out of my league. Yeah, true. Fair. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Yeah. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Matthew. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me and Monica. Next to me or Monica. Guys, it is 3 in the morning, like I've said. I'm tired. Don't judge me. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Aw, tea and cupcakes. I couldn't ask for a better, pairing of food. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one more space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yui walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yui opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh yes, I am ready for your cupcakes of amazingness, Natsuki. Ta-da! Woohoo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. Oh, I could just imagine what it will look like now. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Hehe, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet, because you know she definitely wants my approval. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? She definitely wants my approval. It's obvious. She admires me. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. I mean, to be honest, Sayori kinda said she did. So, thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Every anime ever, but okay. Made them for you or anything. Which, I mean, you made it for the new members, so you technically did make them for me, but okay. I thought you technically did. So he said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Wow, okay, well, I'm a dummy now? I didn't do anything. Alright, fair. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yui returns to the table carrying a tea set. Is it that green tea? Because everyone knows that green tea is lit. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, I haven't really drunk tea and read a book, so I wouldn't know, but it probably does. Because, not gonna lie, tea is soothing. It soothes the soul. That's like, what's it called, soul food. More like a soul beverage, but you know. I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least... But I at least enjoy tea. Because I'm like, this sentence... I'm definitely reading this wrong. I definitely have to relook at that sentence. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literary club? Oh, I'll tell you what made me consider this club. I had no choice in the matter. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so I'm going to make up the biggest lie to keep myself from looking like a jerk. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literary club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Haha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. I mean, I can't really say I like politics either, honestly. I just don't feel like I'm a political person, okay? I just don't feel it, no. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I feel the same way, which is why I'm making YouTube videos. Because it takes my passion of editing videos talking pretty much to myself, but talking nonetheless. And if it's encouraged others to get into a literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Yeah, true. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. Or you know what? No, I'm not doing voices. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Matthew, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I love those adventure books because, far off places, adventure, call me up, guys. That's the kind of books I like to read. Fiction. Or non-fiction. No, it's fiction. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure fiction is real and then non-fiction is not real. So yeah, fiction. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Manga is literature. If it's reading, it's literature. Just like this visual novel, it is literature. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Didn't you say something before about if I have something on my mind, I should just say it? Well, Natsuki, you have something on your mind, so you should just say it. Boom! How do you like them apples? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can't be, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad face. That face, that face does kind of look sad. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the worlds of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yes. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book too. I read a horror book once. I definitely grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this way, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Only the rock would be better because at least the rock wouldn't talk back. Oh, I don't know if that's a roast on me, on my character, but really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very stressful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Because I feel like you're into that cutesy stuff. The pink hair, the fact that you kind of seem childish, or whatever. Yeah, you don't look like a big, I'm into horror, whatever kind of thing. Oh, why's that? Well, Also, you seem like someone who would get scared easily. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. She really it's just a whole lot of them dependent on my approval or whatever. Never mind. She looks at me and you know what? No, I don't want to say. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? It kind of speaks for itself, but You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. You threw it away, so it's my property now. Hehe, your cupcakes, your poems. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. See, Natsuki says it like it is. So it's like... Wait, what? Is it Siddles? Or slides? Slides, yeah. I don't know why, guys, my mental... I'm tired, guys, I can't. I really can't. I should probably just go to bed. So he saddles up behind Natsuki and puts her arms on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Even that face is adorable. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not gonna lie, I've seen her poems. They're kinda crap. And take, minimal effort. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your mind or heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Wow, all that confidence she was talking about, she's like, after Monica was like that, she's like, no, I'm not interested in showing my poems. I don't think that would be a good idea. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. To be honest, she's not wrong. Isn't that right, Matthew? Monica smiles, warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Will I actually join this club? I never said I would join this club per se. I just said I would come for cupcakes, and Sayori can quote me on this. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. It's not set in stone. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Matthew. And then they guilt trip you into joining the club. See, he didn't have a choice. He should have just went with it. Just been like, you're whipped. You can't do anything about it when you're whipped. Yeah, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You can't. You can just go with it. Like Sonic says. I don't know what Sonic says. I'm just gonna make up something. Like Sonic says, when you have nothing, just run, right? Yeah, I butchered his quote, but yeah. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club, just so I can spend time with the cute girls. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Wouldn't we all, though? Then that makes it official. Yep, I have sold my soul for cupcakes and the hearts of women. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think, with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Matthew, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Well guys, it is late, so I'm gonna end this video here. First, I'm going to save first. I'm gonna save it in this empty slot. Boom. So guys, this has been Blue Kirby Productions. In the next episode, we'll see if we have the best poem ever. But until then, I'm Blue Kirby Productions signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye and stay frosty, my